Hi, it's Cole. I'm Mahin Kesore, and wherever you may be in the world, let it be known here in the UK, it's cold. So wrap up warm and get cozy as we go through this week's 5 Steam games you might have missed. It's time to settle it in Wait, what is this? Oh, Framemakers is an obvious Super Smash Bros. Inspired beat-em-up. Yes, another one. An indie platform fighter that has been in gestation since at least 2020, when it was subject to a successful Kickstarter campaign. Team Frey describes it as the ultimate customizable platform fighting game, alluding to its custom content editor. But it's the character roster that stands out the most. It's basically a who's who of the indie gaming world, with recognizable faces drawn from games including Downwell, Octodad, Rivals of Aether, Among Us, and heaps more. In addition to the main playable fighters, there's a roster of assists, basically fly-in, fly-out companions granting buffs, powerful attacks, and more. It's in early access, so it's currently limited to 4 characters and 20 assists across 5 stages. But it'll gain a lot more during its expected 2-year development period. And with its custom content editor, anyone really can be here. I'd put in Master Chief, Waluigi, Shrek, Goku, Alexander Meerkat, Gemma Collins, Vanessa Phelps, RuPaul. Definitely Not Fried Chicken is a business sim very obviously inspired by Breaking Bad's Polos Hermanos. Because you see, while it looks like you're running an innocent fried chicken place, it's actually a front for your much more lucrative drug business. This means Definitely Not Fried Chicken is almost like 2 business sims in one. Because in addition to selling drugs, you'll need to carefully manage the legitimate business too. Your clever fronts aren't limited to just chicken shops, so expect to enjoy the fine-tuning of product lines and distribution routes across a range of businesses, while also managing your employees, who I can only assume are split between those who know and those who don't. So don't be chicken, and remember not to count your eggs till they hatch either. Cause why did the chicken cross the road? To buy some crack, of course. Wow, it's times like this I'm reminded there really are an infinite amount of talented game studios around the world that are making amazing looking games. This gorgeous adventure game has been in development since 2015, with a playable demo available for the last 3 years. Here, finally, is the full thing in all its pixelated splendor. Set in rural Indonesia during the 1990s, A Space for the Unbound follows the adventures of a boy and a girl with supernatural powers. These high school sweethearts are drawing to the end of their teenage years. And in addition to contending with that terrifying prospect, they've also got the end of the world to deal with. It's a slice of life adventure basically, with a wide cast of characters to interact with and some breezy problems to solve. But it's the storytelling here that appears to be the main focus. Now, we all know what I think about games without colour, and luckily enough, this isn't one of those. Instead, it's a puzzle platformer with an absolutely bonkers art style. In the multi-medium, you play as an explorer embarking on a thrilling escapade into parallel universes. But things don't go to plan, and you end up stuck there. Not an ideal fate, as the trailer will demonstrate parallel universes, it turns out, are really bloody weird. Across 10 worlds, you encounter a range of weirdos and bosses, with each level offering up new twists on the 2D puzzle platformer formula. I'm sure there's lots of fun to be had with the platforming and puzzles, but the multi-medium's more obvious strength is in its beautiful, surrealistic art. Here's a short and free game about preparing a Vietnamese feast. As the host of a Lunar New Year dinner party, it's your job to make a whole lot of exquisite food, but you have to do it in time and you have to do it right. That's pretty much all there is to tech, which is made up of a handful of minigames that simulate the act of, for example, cutting tofu or rolling spring rolls. It's as much about the humour and the vibe as it is about its minigames. And the hand-drawn art is especially charming, with bad handwriting only other bad handwriters can appreciate. Wow, this week's 5 Steam games seem to be of a higher calibre than normal. Not saying other weeks have been bad, they just weren't as good. Let us know what games you're thinking about playing in the comments below, and remember to like and subscribe to PC Gamer's YouTube channel. See ya!